start searching. Oh, my bad. Oh, I just got it. I'm not gonna go through another goddamn. I'm searching now. Shit. Oh, shit. Take a piss real quick.
Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, at Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. And boy, do we have a front-running top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down for the offense. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip and just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And a really good job on a quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times than that.
Across the
Damn, my boy, shit, I keep
he
seeing him
will
move.
step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Like that little nigga, shit. Nah, but no, he ain't want to bet. He said, he told me to tell you goddamn bet 10 on regular team.
You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it,
Nah, he said bet $10.
because I'm always right. I'm an offensive man.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up
He said
against
he
one of
need
the best
point.
defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off,
He
especially
said
when
he
you're
need them
trying
point.
to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He need point better.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Look at the number for it's 7 and a half.
All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He'll just keep slinging it. Coming after it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
What a play.
Makes the catch. He's got enough. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Red Raiders
What's up, astronaut?
with a fresh set of downs.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the
Damn,
he
bro.
needed to get, so once
That
he
was
was
6,
able to
though.
make the catch, he already knew he had it.
That
Now,
was 6.
fresh set of downs.
That was 6, that player. Pete, I don't know what the hell you saying, boy. Shit say Rocket Red countdown, Rocket Red countdown a whole bunch of times.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unloads it left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
No
This
bet.
defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick.
14 or
because of
better.
the hit, incomplete pass.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got it! And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in.
Shit, often moving, you don't need no point, cool.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay?
Shit, I was encouraged.
Nice job. Setting
Shit.
the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Lining up to
Messiah.
cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a
Oh,
slip
my
of
own
daylight.
nigga got no way.
This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it.
Should have went all right. I thought I was going to.
Offense set on 1st down. He's gonna pass. Makes the grab on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were...
Fires the pass, intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it.
Very cold.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll give it to the back. Just ran him over.
I'm getting
And he's able to
loud,
bounce off one
man.
tackle for a solid pickup.
Shot him twice. Almost killed me on another
Pound it
one.
away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up. wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground.
Yeah. Damn, 3?
48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
What kind of animation is it? I don't know what kind of animation it was.
Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Quickly out to the tight end. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The Red Raiders are marching down the field. They're bringing heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That damn boy was still fine. Shit.
They're going to throw it again.
Oh,
Just gets
man.
rid of it to the running back underneath. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love
Get the fuck out of here.
It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just
That nigga inbound, too. That's tough. That was bad. I can't lie.
Giving the quarterback an opportunity to
Yeah,
scan
for
the
that
field
one.
and step into his throw.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams, and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Cold foot in the goddamn house.
First down to start the drive after the break. Leaves it with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Kansas State pushing the pace. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might flying down the right side. At the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Kennesaw State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
He'll turn it loose out to the right. Pass on the way. It's picked off. At the 45 on its way. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like...
Snags it, and he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Kansas State. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. Saw a great example of it right there.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively,
good
you should go
defense,
back
boy.
to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Another incompletion on...
The biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on
defense.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Looking for the score. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except the ticket holder.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Gets it out fast. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, Lord.
Extends the play.
They're fast out there.
The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Man, 4th and goal. You're after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Getting some heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. Let's see what they've got on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Brown wants to pass. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this.
Oh, picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start to return inside his 25. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on?
I ain't caught that motherfucker.
Make me a play, maybe even 1-on-2. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Now improvising. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
The aerial assault continues. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right
is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Oh, I missed the ball. I tried to get it. Damn.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field.
I
So
think
late in
so.
the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Quarterback checking the play. On fourth down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point of the game, fourth and short, no problem going for it. Fourth and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
They'll dial up
Damn,
the run
52, you
on
missed the
first and goal.
block.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors at our halftime update. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Waddle. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out in the end zone and came up a little short.
That's not cute.
KState has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They'll run play action. Buys a little extra time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the stomping has commenced.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know. know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking left. And it's picked off for the third time today. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Slings it. He's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the... And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gonna take a shot.
Oh.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
I get
After
the
the
thing out my damn
incompletion
shit.
on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Kansas State quick to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his man enough for the 1st. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
going for a touchdown.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, I think on the quarterback,
Whew, you know, fat boy time.
that's now already his 2nd pick in this game. He's been doing an outstanding job in coverage. I think
I get a little playing time.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Open it up again, Palmer, or can you trust him right away?
he seems to me like the
Sleep
guy
on
maybe
80, I
just
got
needs
barbecue
to
chicken in
get
that
going before the game.
motherfucker.
So maybe you get the running game
Baked
going here,
beans
just
with
give him some
meat.
easy looks to let him get louder.
Why?
Coming after him. And as he throws, hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that. I know that.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force the negative play.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. KState has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that front.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the punishment has been extended.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play by defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
It wasn't bad.
Take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now in the pitch, the ball's loose. What a play by the defense. The offense melted down, and the D turned it into a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll run it. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Fires left. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the time.
And just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to...
Damn, Titan? What the fuck?
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting the 1st down. That's how you do it. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Fuck, George, Q.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah,
He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing.
He lets one fly deep.
Just ball, Chase.
Had another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Damn, how am I one kick?
They were just...
Alright, that's good. Make sure you can see it first. Oh, okay. Well, chat. That was that. He looked it down. Error. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Don't tell me that ain't gonna count, chat. Okay. It started out looking good for him. And it just got real bad. Real fast. I'm gonna pick that nigga through. Am I one number 3? Oh, 5. Oh, 8. Keith said he got terrible. Yeah, like he's gonna go with 14-0 on me then. Then I just started making adjustments. Pretty much. Started figuring out, okay, he like to do this, so I'm gonna do this. And he ain't adjust on my adjustment, so. This goddamn BYU put up 100 every fucking game, don't he? Cheating ass nickel.